Pat Jones is currently the Senate Minority Leader in the Utah State Legislature, the first woman in the state of Utah to ever hold such a position. She was elected to the Utah Senate in 2006 after serving 6 years in the Utah House of Representatives. Pat Jones currently represents the Holiday, Mill Creek, East Murray, and North Cottonwood Heights areas. As a Senate Minority Leader, she also serves on the Executive Appropriations Committee, Health and Human Services Committee, the Economic Development and Workforce Services Committee, and co-chairs the Senate Ethics Committee. As a champion for education, Pat Jones has a 100% voting record for public education. The Jones-Mascaro Education Bill provides long-term funding for our schools and tax fairness, lowering income taxes for the majority of the residents in her district. The Salt Lake Tribune has called this bill the only sensible plan to provide enough funds for the state's impoverished education system. Senator Jones has also sponsored and passed landmark legislation to protect seniors from financial exploitation, abuse, and neglect, and she continues to support legislation that prevents obesity in children by offering healthier foods in elementary schools and encourages more physical education. Pat is also president and co-owner of Dan Jones and Associates Incorporated, a thriving public opinion and market research firm incorporated in 1980, where she works as a professionally trained qualitative researcher and focus group moderator. In addition to serving on the state senate and running her market research firm, Pat serves on the board of governors of the Salt Lake Chamber, the board of directors of the United Way, the Hale Center Theater, St. Mark's Hospital, Intermountain Healthcare Foundation, This Is the Place, Heritage Park, Caring Foundation for Children, Zions Bank Women's Financial Group, and many others. Her numerous honors and awards include the Girl Scouts Distinguished Alumni Award, the Olympus High School Foundation Distinguished Alumni Award, the Coalition for People with Disabilities Hero on the Hill Award, the Adult Protective Services Outstanding Achievement Award, Utah Public Health Association's Public Health Hero Award, Utah Business Women on the Move Award, and she was a recipient of the prestigious Athena Award, given to individuals who have achieved a high degree of professional excellence, have assisted women to develop their full potential, and whose body of work has made a national or international impact. But her proudest accomplishment is that she and her husband, Dan, have raised 7 children who are all solid, productive people and have given her 14 beautiful, perfect grandchildren.
She is not one who finds fault with people. She's very, very positive. But she has a lot of tenacity. And she has got a very, very high work ethic and works many different hours and does not complain.
I have observed focus groups throughout the country from Los Angeles to New York and places in between. Nobody moderates a focus group better than Pat Jones. Pat relates to people immediately.
What she was able to do through her research and through her ability to go in and find this information in a way that only Pat Jones can do, turn these companies around. She has saved hundreds and hundreds of jobs, if not thousands of jobs here in Utah.
I had her do multiple focus groups for us, and it's magical to see her work those people.
She loves to engage in fun, stimulating conversation. And that's probably why she is the best focus group moderator in the country, is she genuinely cares about people. People know that she cares, and she can pull things out of people that nobody else can pull. It's an amazing trait.
I don't know how she does it. I mean, she's still, as I said, one of the top focus group leaders in the entire country, but yet she does all these things. Part of it, I think she's incredibly organized.
I will hear about 3 o'clock in the morning, and she'll be up reading a bill. And I say, come on back to bed. She'll say, gee, I gotta have this read. We're gonna be talking about it in committee tomorrow.
Some people talk the talk, but Dan and Pat have walked the walk. And I am telling you, they are an example, and they should be an example to all of us on how we really should run a business, but also how we should treat those who work with us.
But what she's able to do in her one-to-one interviews has made a tremendous difference in the lives of thousands of Utahns. And hopefully one day she'll get the credit for that.
Pat Jones is without a doubt, without question, nobody can hold a light to Pat. And I'm telling you, I've been through numerous focus groups with other moderators. She is the best. And it's largely in part because she's smart, bright, intelligent, but people like her. and she likes people.
Think of Pat Jones, I think of really 3 C's. I see a person who is consistent. How she's always treated us, and in doing our research, our business and analysis, she's always consistent on what she has brought to us and the information that we've gotten, and how she's addressed it with the community and with the fans. I also view her as a person who's extremely compassionate, because Pat really has a compassionate side to her, and I think it shows in how she's served this community in her role as a senator and in government leadership for us. And then I also see Pat as a person of real class, and she really has a class about her that you're always impressed with, and you're always glad to be around her, and you feel as a better person because you've been around her.
What I admired about her is that she saw so many things when we did research that made her want to run for office, because she saw so much suffering, so many people going without, so many people who might be physically disadvantaged or mentally disadvantaged.
She still is very much a people person. She treats her employees very well. She treats the average person off the street who may be in awe of her just like it was her mother or her colleague.
She understands the mind and the heart of this community.
I met Pat Jones, I know it's hard to believe, but in the early 1970s, when she was a single working mom and student at Utah State University. She was drop dead beautiful then, as she is now. She had that long, marvelous, crystal gel flowing hair, and she's always been not only a beautiful, but also a delightful, intelligent, attractive woman.
We were married in 1975, and together we have 7 children. She had 1, and I had 3 previous children, and then we had 3 together. And all 7 children really get along well, because she sets the example as a wonderful mother, grandmother, and friend to her children. And she plays with them and teaches them sportsmanship and how to get along with one another. And it's good to win, but also it's even good to be a good loser.
She has a great personality, but she loves to have fun, and that's probably the best thing I can say about Pat. She enjoys life, she enjoys her family, and she has fun.
She really loves people and enjoys getting to know people and getting to understand their heart and their mind.
Is without a doubt one of the most wonderful, smart, intelligent, kind, lovely individuals that I've ever known. And if my 3 daughters could be half of the lady that Pat Jones is, I would be a lucky dad.
She's as lovely on the inside as she is beautiful on the outside. I know that's a cliche, but it is absolutely true.